Back again with more expert tips. I'm Mike Wang, the gameplay director for NBA 2K. And this episode is for everyone who wants to improve their dribbling. Dribbling in NBA 2K is all done with the Pro Stick. A simple flick of the right stick will give you all your standard crossovers, between legs crossovers, behind the back dribbles, hesitations,
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Emmanuel quickly out there with Ingram, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Irving at the 1. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And he gave the defense no time to react. As soon as Irving senses separation, he will exploit it.
For 3, Barrett. And Davis pulls it down. Thompson against Ingram. Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Some of the fastest hands in the league right now. Kyrie knowing he has to get rid of it.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. A 3 from Quickly, and the 3 ball is good.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, we'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much.
Wow, you love that. You come right out and hit 5 straight. It doesn't get any better than that.
Out to Ingram. Here's Barnes. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And he's still going, but Tim, Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history.
Here's Irving. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Quickly kicks to Pirtle. Barnes passes to Ingram, fires the 3, drills the 3-pointer. Ingram's got 5 now.
a solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
And the foul called on Cooper Flag.
Side out. First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. Back to Quickly. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Davis. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup. 12 points for him.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
That's a great look by Barrett right there. A wing who continues to improve as a distributor.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Flag with it. Headed now by Barnes. And it's Flag missing. Raptors trail by 6. Barnes left side. Barrett kicks to Ingram. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
That is the way they would like to play every night. But, of course, each opponent represents different challenges.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Here's Irving after the Raptors pick up 2. Thompson outside. Tries it from 19. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Barnes passes to Ingram. Lets it go from deep. It's good from Barnes on the assist from Ingram. Barnes has got 7.
Yeah, so many young forwards in this league can really shoot the 3, and Barnes is no exception.
Outside, Davis. Here's Flag. Barrett covering. And it's Flag missing. Toronto's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first.
And how about when Ingram turns on the Jets, especially there in transition?
The Mavericks trailing. Irving kicks to Davis. Pass to Lively. Outside Irving. Just 5 to shoot. The deep 3 from Thompson. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Here's Irving. Offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got it all tied up now for the Mavericks.
Man, if you don't put a body on Davis, he will destroy you. Second chance points a factor.
And here is Ingram. From 13, again, Toronto.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Marshall comes in for Flag. Christie's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Irving.
A quick-minded player. Russell can adapt to defenses and put the ball through the hoop. Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here is Davis. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
And you factor in his defense as well. 3 blocks on the night, really making his presence felt.
And Toronto has possession. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one.
And here is Davis. After R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Outside, Russell. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. And it's Gafford on the follow.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Pass to Barrett. It's Dick on the wing. Over Christie. And again, it's Toronto converting.
So much balance when Dick's in the air. Always able to square his chest and make a confident stroke.
Russell passes to Davis. And here is Gafford. Here's Marshall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Dick. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Pass to Marshall. Now Davis. Tries it from 9. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's Dick. Can't hit that one. Davis with some nice D. Pass break. Dallas knocks it loose. Christie the pass to Russell. And finished off by Davis.
Over the years, we've seen a lot of this from Davis, playing above the rim.
Pass to Dick. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Dick's got 7 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell dishes to Davis. Now here's Gafford. He's covered closely. Inside. Fades away. No good off the back of the rim. Raptors leading by 4. Barrett the pass to Dick. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Got some changes here for the Raptors. Abaji's checked in. And it's Walter in for Barrett. Russell with it. Here's Marshall. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Shed. Mavericks with the rebound. Now Christie. No scoring in this one. And here's Marshall from the arc. The putback. That's another look. And it's Gafford laying it in. Gafford's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
And both free throws good for Dick.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Russell dishes to Davis. Here's Gafford. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They can usually get the job done there.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Shed. Here's Walter. From downtown, trains the three-pointer. And the Raptors lead by 4.
punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Walter out there with Emmanuel quickly. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Abaji in at the three, the small forward. You know, so much turmoil for the Mavericks last season, GA. Despite that, they were a win away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, they battled valiantly. But to go from the 2024 NBA Finals to the lottery, obviously disappointing. They're looking to make amends this season.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, guys. Kyrie Irving, so admired by his head coach. And Jason Kidd said, Kai is a special dude. He wants to be coached, to understand the game at the highest level, and to be pushed to the highest level. What's more, I don't think he's afraid of failing. Back over to you, Kevin.
Great mentality. Allie LaForge with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks. Fires from 14. Here's Gafford. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Derek Lively, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for the Raptors. Brandon Ingram comes in for Walter. The shot's good from Gafford.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Pass to Quickly. Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
That one goes. Count it. Irving's got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And that's the shot they were looking for, right under the hoop.
Irving passes to Lively. Dallas moving it around. Back to Gafford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Jakob Poeltl. And Tim, you think about rim-running centers. Daniel Gafford typifies that type of player.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a great finisher. He knows when to dive at the rim. And what you like with Gafford is that he's willing to meet you there defensively as well.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scorer. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Dallas calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. Taking a look here at numbers for Poeltl. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 14 points a game last year. 9 rebounds and 2 assists. And he's a nice scoring threat in their second unit. A guy who provides instant offense.
Well, I just love his mentality and his approach. He is always ready to go when called upon.
Pass to Gafford. Outside Irving. There's the 3. And they get it back. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Irving's got 16.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
And we've seen this type of effortless dominance from Ingram before, growing accustomed to carrying the load.
Hurdle against Lively. And a wide open look for Flag. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Barnes for three. Cans it from downtown. And it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
And that's what the scouting report says. Give Barnes the jumper, but that time he made you pay.
And Flag throws it down.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Thompson inside the line. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
Here's Barnes. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gafford against Barnes. The 19-foot shot. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, with that skill level, it's not a surprise that Irving is having another great night.
Ingram right side. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. In fourth, the Raptors.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
That's a 2 from Barnes, and the Raptors tack on 2 more.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
And the Mavericks call time here. You know, you got to be impressed with the size and athleticism of this Mavericks front court team.
And now the addition of Cooper Flag at small forward. So in addition to all the length and mobility they already had, this now makes them the match of any team in the league in that regard.
Brady Diggs checked in for the Raptors. Walter comes in for Ingram. Mavericks trail by 7. Pass to Thompson. Lively inside. Hurdles there, and the basket is good.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Barnes kicks to Quickly. And the rejection by Lively. And it's out of bounds. It's touched by Lively. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Quickly finds Barnes. Here's Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Flag. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots. And they recover it.
Everything is bouncing their way tonight. The offensive glass has been a big factor in this one.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Dallas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. So, great for Cooper Flag. Both of his parents were college basketball players.
Yeah, and I love that Cooper's mom calls him String Bean, right? Though at this point, he's a powerful young man. And he also has a twin brother, Ace, who's got some talent as well.
Christie, he's checked in for the Mavericks. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That's foul number 2 for him.
Walter.
Mavericks trail by 8. Pass to Flag. Toronto grabs the miss. Poeltl's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Oh, great ball movement there.
Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass the flag. Here's Christie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Russell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now, if we could do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Russell passes to Marshall. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Shoots. A new 14 for the Mavericks.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Pass to Marshall. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Mavericks making a change here. Davis is checked in. And then for Toronto, Lobo's checked in. And Barrett subbed in for Walter. Here's Christie. Nothing on the board. Here's Marshall. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Barrett. Pass to Shed. Over Russell. And it's Shed missing.
And, guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on it.
Here's Mobo. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Flag. He had 16 points in the win against Washington. And stolen by Christie. Floats it up for Davis.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 10-point lead.
And when you look at what R.J. Barrett brings to the table as a wing, he's a very dependable scorer that can attack you at all 3 levels.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
That free throw, no good. And Toronto making a change here. Abaji's checked in, and the second free throw, good. Dallas has gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Russell, he gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Russell's got 7.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Out to Barrett. Here he goes, and Barrett slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Mavericks trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Russell inside, and it's blocked. Pass to Abaji. Now, here's Barrett. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Barrett's showing you what you have to be off the ball. A threat who is always ready.
Here's Russell. Abaji pulls it in. Raptors leading by 13. To the paint. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Here's Davis. Oh, Davis down low.
Over the years, Davis has packed on a lot of muscle, and it served him well right there.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside, Russell. Pass to Davis. scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim. How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead. Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
Count it. Good. And now it's only a 5-point Raptor lead.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Jacks up a 3. No good on that one. Here's Abaji, and they pick up 2. And the Raptors lead by 7.
He will take that matchup every single time. He is not going to miss many of those.
It's Davis on the wing. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Right back after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. For the Raptors, Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots. Make them put the ball in.
And Kenny, how'd you think the Mavericks were playing?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense, but it didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent can sustain this kind of shooting.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with them. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Klay Thompson is out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Christie in at the small forward position. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Hurdle finds Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Derek Lively.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play, and I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can.
Well, Scotty Barnes is one of those do-it-all kind of guys. He can guard 1 through 4, and then offensively, he can basically do any job that's required.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Flag is checked in for Christie, and Irving subbed in for Russell. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Anthony Davis talked about the pairing with him and Kyrie Irving, and he said, quote, "Kai can do it all. There is no flaw in his game, and with me being able to play in the pocket and go to the rim, be a lob threat, pick and pop, and handle, where he can come set a screen for me, I think we complement each other very well." Back over to you.
Quite the tandem. Thanks a lot, Allie. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving passes to Lively. Davis kicks to Thompson. Shot from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Barrett, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
A 3 from Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists in the game. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Monday, they'll host the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And for their matchup with Detroit, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups. Timeout. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the Raptors call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers. Numbers for Barrett. Last season, he played outstanding. Put up about 21 points a game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So, Tim, we were just talking about Brandon Ingram. Just how impactful of a player is he at this stage of his career?
Well, he's very talented, Kevin, and he's got great length for a wing. The biggest thing for him has been his health. But when he's good to go, there is no question he's a major factor.
You look at Scotty Barnes, what a contribution.
Yeah, they needed that timeout. They're searching for answers right now, how to slow this guy down.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Thompson. The tray. Thompson with the 3.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Toronto leading by 8. Pirtle trying to get open. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Taking 2 shots.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Davis against Barnes. Pass to Flag. Just 4 to shoot. Over Barrett. And Dallas again with the bucket. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Flag's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Yep, it counts. Flag's got 8 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Pirtle trying to get open. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Pirtle. And that's 18 points for R.J. Barrett. And it's Irving with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Impressive work inside that time from Irving. He is one of the most talented scorers in this league.
A three from Barnes. The Raptors rebound. And here's quickly for three. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Here's Flag, plenty of space. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
And so Thompson nails both of them. Raptors leading by 4. Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
When Barnes is attacking the painted area, good things tend to happen.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket, and watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And something else I've liked has been their ball movement. Always finding the open guy with a better look. That is team basketball.
Thompson outside. Shoots over Walter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Raptors have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Got a piece of it. Barnes dishes to Ingram. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Walter. Over Thompson. Walter can't get it to go. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Toronto also making a switch. Dick's checked in for Barnes.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's Irving. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
He knocks down another from the mid-range. Irving has this shot down pat.
Out to Ingram. Pass to Walter. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
Assist from
Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Here's Lively. Outside Irving. No good with the triple. Raptors leading by 9. Faster quickly to the middle. Here's Walter. Off target from three-point range.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Mavericks with some changes. Marshall, who's checked in for Derek Lively. Max Christie comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Irving. And Toronto also making a switch. Elbows checked in. Pass to Walter. Christie with the rebound.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
That's tipped. They retain possession. Marshall finds Christie. Thompson for 3. The shot misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. A 3 from quickly. The Mavericks pull it in. Lets it go with a 3. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Klay Thompson.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside, Russell. Pass to Marshall. Over Dick. They get it again. Thompson. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Dallas. And Marshall kicks to Russell. Clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Thompson's got 10 points here in the second half.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
And it's good. 2 points. And the Raptors lead by 8.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Irving passes to Gafford. Shot's good. Marshall making the play. And that's 13 points for Daniel Gafford.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Good on the shot. Now that's 17 points for Grady Dick.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now the Raptors moving it up. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. Marshall defending. Dick in the corner. Over Irving. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
Now Marshall. Pass to Gafford. And here's Thompson. Takes the 3. Mobo with the rebound. Raptors leading by 10. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Russell. Good. Nice job down low. Russell's got 9. Toronto's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Thompson outside. Pass to Gafford. Now here's Marshall. 6 on the shot clock. Up again.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Yep, that one goes in there. Mavericks trail by 8. Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Irving's got 24.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Thompson. Walter can't get it to go. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition takeoff. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving is one of the most skilled guards of all time. He has shot 50, 40, 90 in a season, and we all know about his ability to finish at the rim.
It's checked in for Walter. Outside, Russell. 4 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The 3, Marshall. Rebound by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14 points. To the inside. Shed, that's good. Shed's got his second basket of the game.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
On its way from Irving for 2. And so it's the Toronto Raptors bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, playing for one another. That's the definition of teamwork.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Their front court is Barrett and Barnes. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Pirtle in at the center.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We know about the length and the athleticism, Tim, of life. But what do you like about his skill and maybe the way he sees the game?
Yeah, this league has seen a lot of guys with that type of length and athletic ability, but what sets him apart, he's got great instincts for where to get open, instincts how to rebound, where the ball is coming off, and then also, I just think his conditioning level is very high.
Pass to Lively. Outside, Russell. Here's Irving, puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Here's Ingram. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Second personal foul.
What a move by Ingram, taking the foul, but also getting the bucket.
Brandon Ingram at the line for 1.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Mavericks trail by 9. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Quickly against Russell. Back to Davis. Pass to Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Barnes. And another basket for Toronto.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
Lively against Pirtle. Outside, Russell. Pass to Flag. From deep 3-point territory. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. For 3, Ingram. And stolen by Flag. And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. Can they get it? And the shot is good. The Raptor lead has been cut down now to just 9 on the basket from Kyrie Irving.
And guys, making it look effortless right now. Irving doing whatever he wants on offense.
And Toronto turns it over again.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Lively. He gets it in there. Lively's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
Out to Barrett. Going inside. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
That is a powerful drive by Barrett. When he plays like that, he's almost unstoppable.
Irving's shot is good.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
That one good for 2. 23 points for Barnes.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
To the left wing, Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Top of the key. Mavericks with the rebound. Flag's got 7 rebounds in the game. Count that one. Now just a 5-point Raptor lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Quickly the pass to Barnes. For Davis. High quality look, and he sinks it. Barnes has got 25 points in the game.
Barnes has just taken control tonight offensively. He has lit up that scoreboard.
Barnes against Davis. Thompson outside. 5 on the clock. Irving with a clean look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got 36.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
And the Raptors call time here. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Count it. Wags got 10 points in just the second half.
Possessing great handles at that size. Flag is very adept at breaking down the defense in that pick and roll.
And that one, good. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And that one's good, Irving.
For a lot of guys, that floater is a tough one to convert, but not for Irving. His finishing ability is unmatched.
Basket good.
A quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Irving against Quickly. And Pirtle sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Pirtle. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Here's Flag. Buries it down low. Flag's got 4 this quarter.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Near the three-point line, it's Ingram. Another shot. Pirtle, the pass to Quickly. Here's the break. Here's Thompson. Clay gets off the break well.
And an impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
And here we go. Fast break. Flag's got it. They get it back. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got the game tied up here for Dallas.
So impressive with the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
And now the big question, can they sustain the momentum?
And it's quickly missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
Yeah, he continues to break down that defense. Davis is in a great rhythm right now.
And that one's good. Quickly's got 21.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And the call will be against Emmanuel Quickly. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as many as 11 points. And Thompson kicks to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Flag. It's good. Flag's got 14 points here in the second half.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Here's the 3. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Lively the pass to Davis. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Ingram. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And this is why they go to Thompson. The coaches, his teammates, they all trust in his ability to deliver.
Barnes kicks to Barrett. Ingram left side. A three from Barnes. And they'll get another chance. Barrett finds Ingram. Over flag. And it's Ingram missing.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
He just wants the ball more than anybody else on the floor, and it's ending up in his hands as a result.
Irving passes to Lively. Flag with it. Floats it up for Davis. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, the timing was a little bit off, and it forced the miss.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves. Now, this team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Here's Irving, and he banks in the layup. Irving's got 40 points.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
Irving attacking over quickly. Here's Lively, and the layup falls.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds from putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Well, hustle points can really energize your team, and they also demoralize your opponent.
Quickly against Irving. And that one, good. Irving's got 42 in the game.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the charts.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
That's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Scotty Barnes at the line for two.
Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
Irving for three. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. They've led by as many as 14 points. A three from Quickly. Drains it from beyond the arc. Quickly's got 27 points.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 7. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. And one of our featured players tonight earns our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. There's a minute left in the fourth. Irving for three. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
And Kyrie trying to do it again. He is one of the game's best closers.
Now flagged. Thompson for the triple. Barnes grabs the miss.
Yeah, I think he forced that a little bit there. Should have tried for a higher percentage look from the 3.
14 foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Irving for 3. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And so it's Dallas with it. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Hurdle pitched it quickly. 16 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
No time to waste on this possession.
They're going to have to act quickly right here.
Dallas again missing. And an intentional foul right there.
Klay Thompson. Third personal foul. 15 foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 8. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Knocks down the trifecta. Here's Murray Boyd. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline from deep three-point territory. Misses there. And so it's Toronto winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And so long, everyone.